Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be doing the lore on ᴅᴊᴏ. So if you don't know what murder drones is, go watch the series before you actually watch this video, because you're going to learn way too many spoilers. Alright, so the people that tag into my comments are always like, yo guys, what's the lore behind ᴅᴊᴏ? Alright, so what happened was, N used to be a worker drone in the past, and he was a worker drone, and he lived by some rich people, like the humans back when they were alive. But then everyone else, like the humans, treated the worker drones horribly, like horrible. And Sin was a zombie drone because she got treated horrible, and she hated that. So what Sin did was like pretty reasonable. She basically created like the solver, we know as the absolute solver by glitch themselves, but Sin had the absolute solver, and she could basically do whatever she wanted. So now that she had all the power she really needed, she killed all the people in the mansion, and then everyone else was no longer safe. And Sin, by the way, is N's little sister. And then after that, the murder drones, they were like trying to mine for other resources on Copper 9, because it's called Copper 9 because it has a bunch of mineral, gold and copper included, mostly copper. So everyone started sending the worker drones there, and then when all the worker drones were there, they were all just working. Hello. And hold on, guys. And all the worker drones were just mining and stuff, and they decided to just not do that anymore. So they just lived happily ever after, and not ever after. The company just started to make disassembly drones, and the disassembly drones they started by getting built, then they were sent to Copper 9, and then they killed everyone. And including that was N, and N killed a couple of people he should not have, like humans and all of Earth, and also Uzi's mom, apparently. I had to learn that from the Wikipedia. And yeah, it was not a good 23 years. And then the worker drones were like, I'm not doing this no more. So then they decided to just build a bunker so that all of the remaining worker drones would be safe in the bunker, and none of the disassembly drones could do that. But Uzi, however, decided to be a little bossy and did not give two cares. So she just did whatever she wanted, and she went and lied to her father, saying that she was going to do some with someone, and then Khan was like, go. And then she was like, ugh! She wants to work for doors, which is still a lie. And then she went with her railgun, and she started acting like she could actually do anything about the disassembly drones. So she got her railgun, and she tried to kill all of the disassembly drones, like she could actually do anything about it. And then the disassembly drones, however, caught Uzi and was like, no, you wouldn't play like that, huh? Or something like that. I don't know what happened. But then Uzi was just like running, and she had to like charge her little railgun because she just shot him. He didn't. No, forget I said that. And then she was what I meant to say. Uzi just decided to kill her. But N was like very, very autistic, and like he only does what he's told to do because of how autistic he is, and he has some horrible things in his past. And Uzi decided to break those laws, and N, of course, killed like basically all of her team. And then N decided to just love Uzi after that, I guess. Well, after she shot him in the head, and then he just grew his head back, and then just like was like forgotten that. He just forgot that. And then he was like, oh, wait, I know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to kill all of humanity and the worker drones. So he followed Uzi to the bunker, and she killed a bunch of people, including her boyfriend, which is like, rest in peace, Dad. We're gonna miss you, man. But then they personally, my favorite character is in. Well, I'm supposed to be on that. But then and just was being a bad boy. He's been a bad boy this year for these 20 years, and he was not being a good one. So Uzi decided to do something about it and pretended that act like she didn't pretend. She tried to shoot in, which went horrible. Did not happen. Apparently her gun was at 6%. Let me go watch the show again. I'm just kidding. But then everything just went horrible, and no one really loves but N was traumatized, and now N just loves Uzi, I guess. So, yeah, and also the background is Murder Drones, episode 7. I wanted to entertain y'all with some. Alright, bye.